Jack Russell hurdle racing is fast, furious, sometimes chaotic, but always fun. The event is always a crowd pleaser at the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge. Not only that, but these cute, spirited little dogs also make a big impression on those that have them as pets.
17 years ago, I got my first Jack Russell. I didn't know what I was getting into. I put a down payment on a puppy, and then I got the literature and read about them, and I've been hooked ever since.
We started out, we had a friend that had one years and years ago, and then we just fell in love with him then. And then we finally went and decided to get this one.
My personal involvement with Jack Russells is about 20 years ago. I was working at a horse barn in Oklahoma, and one came in as a stray, and we tried to find the owner for several months and couldn't, so I brought her home to Wyoming, and they've just stuck, and so my parents raised a few, and then we've been raising them. For the most part, they all live together, and we expect them to get along and as a family unit that way.
There's definitely two sides. Most of the time, most people see the bad side or the obnoxious side, and once you have them, you're kind of hooked.
It's a pleasure to be invited to an event like this where it's portrayed in the public eye as a positive, pet-oriented environment, and it gives us, of course, a way to show off our dogs and the personalities that they have too.
It helped him bond with the other dogs, get along with them more too. And a lot of all the owners and stuff are, we've met a lot, and we've learned.
Well, when you have a Jack Russell, you kind of know everybody, because you could be walking down the street and, oh, you have a Jack Russell, where'd you get that Jack Russell from? Whether if it's from a shelter, we kind of all have this little common bond. So then when we travel to all these dog shows and trials and competitions, that's kind of how we form a friendship for the love of the breed. And most people are really addictive, and they might have one or two, but most of us at least have probably a football team.